Hey everyone, it's me. I wanted to talk this morning about lack of time. I went and grabbed myself coffee this morning because why not? Sometimes you need to. So I want to talk about something that hit me this morning, right? I was thinking about people who use the excuse of no time. Like, I can't work out because I don't have time. I can't prep healthy meals because I don't have time. And even in like the coaching business, like what I do mentor other coaches in this business, and I get time excuses from them all the time as well too. So this is why it's kind of come to me, right? So I was thinking this morning, I was reflecting. If you saw my morning post, it had to do with this. We all have the same 24 hours in the day, and you will make time for whatever is important to you. And it's absolutely 100% true. So I was thinking back to my life 4 years ago, okay? So even like 3 years. Well, it was like, I guess, yeah, almost 4 years ago now. I was busy. And back then, the word busy didn't even have a place with me. Like, I didn't even really register the fact that I was a little bit of a busy person. Like, I had a full-time job. My daughter was 2 years old. Had a husband, obviously, I still have a husband. It's the same husband. So married with a 2-year-old, working full time. I was in school part time. I was doing, I think, like 3 courses at once or whatever. Plus, I was building this coaching business as well, which is, it all takes time. And I still was working out, and that was before the 30-minute workouts each day. So I was working out for 45 minutes to an hour each day. I got up and worked out at 4 a.m. because that's when I fit it in. I still got my 7 hours of sleep every night, so it's not like I was doing anything totally unrealistic or unhealthy, but I got it all in, and I never even really realized how busy I was. Like, back then, I think back to that time, and it's like, I didn't even feel busy. Like, I didn't even realize that I was busy. And I think it's because I didn't have time to stop and think how busy I was, right? But I didn't watch TV. I didn't, hardly watch movies. I didn't spend a bunch of time scrolling news feeds or anything like that, right? So it was like all of my time was spent very productively. And now I'm in this situation that I created for myself. So I've designed my life right now, right? So my goal in life, for as long as I can remember, was to be able to, quote unquote, be my own boss, so that I don't have anybody to report to, so I don't have anywhere that I need to be at a certain time for a certain amount of hours. I literally live on my own clock and my own schedule. And that is my reality right now. Aside from my daughter's school, obviously I have to drop her off and pick her up at the set time for her school. That's the only thing in my day and my week to week, that is on a schedule. That is like something that, I can't change or work myself or whatever. You know what I mean? So now my daughter is 6 now. She's in school full time. She's obviously like way lower maintenance than she was when she was 2. And I work my coaching business full time. And that's all, right? And a couple months ago, I had like a pretty rough wake-up call, because I was just like, I caught myself feeling so overwhelmed and feeling so like, I don't have time for any of this stuff that I want to do. And it was like, I had to kind of like slap myself across the face and be like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, you used to, like, to go from like working full-time, being in school part-time, having a 2-year-old daughter, building a home-based business, and I still could fit in my workouts and everything else. And now here I am. I have my home-based business. My 6-year-old daughter's in school all day, every day, and I'm claiming that I don't have time for anything. And then I realized something. There's a reason that they say if you want to get something done, ask the busiest person to do it. Because busy people don't spend time sitting there thinking that they're busy. They just go do it. So if a busy person wants to start incorporating exercise into their busy day, they will. They will just fit it in. They will start today. They'll just be like, I'm just going to work out at 3:30 every single day, and they will start now. the not so busy person, the person that, still has a fairly busy life because maybe they do work full time and they, have kids and whatever, they're going to sit there and be like, I would like to start working out. I don't know when I will fit it in though. Geez, I wish I had more time in my... And they won't. And it'll be like weeks have gone by and they haven't started working out because they just can't fit it in their busy day. And they're spending so much time contemplating and trying to think of when they could fit it into their busy day that they haven't actually started doing it. Whereas the truly busy person who never says that they're so busy because they don't have time to realize it, they're like, I want to start working out. Okay, start today. I've started working out and I'm going to work out at this time every day and it's done and that's how it is, right? So that's really how you do it, right? So yes, maybe you'll have to get up earlier in the morning. Yes, maybe you'll have to stay up later at night. I'm not saying to sacrifice sleep though. Ultimately, you still want to make sure you're getting at least 7 hours of sleep a night, but look at where your time is spent. So I'm going to share a little secret with you because I think that this is something that a lot of people fall into, right? Like more than we even realize. So for time bandits, a lot of time we say TV, right? Stop watching TV. Stop binge watching Netflix shows. Stop. That's the waste of time. I don't watch TV because I don't. I still very hardly spend time watching TV, right? So where is my time going? And this was such a frustrating thing for me to go through. And this is all very recent. Just within the last couple of months, I went through this. I was like, where is my time going? I have all this time in the day. I get my daughter to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm home. I go back and pick her up at 3 in the afternoon. I have so much time. Where is it going? Because I'm not getting anything done. And I will tell you the number one time bandit for me, I think probably for a lot of people, because I know a lot of people spend a lot of time on Facebook and Instagram just scrolling. And it's tough because yes, I run my business on Facebook and Instagram. So it's tough. It's not something I can just be like, I'm not going on Facebook because I need it for my business. I do run my business on Facebook and Instagram. But that's where I was wasting my time. And it might just be little bits and pieces. I don't sit there for half an hour straight scrolling. You know what I mean? It's just little chunks of time. But then every time it's to come back from that and then try and refocus on what I was trying to do. And it takes a lot of time out of the day. It adds up, right? So that's the first thing to do is first have a real hard look at where you're spending your time. And I'm telling you, all those little pockets of time, the 5 minutes here and the 5 minutes there, it all adds up, all makes a big difference. So look at those times, where you really are realistically spending your time in the day. And then you just start doing it. Don't sit there and contemplate it and think about it and just wish that you could, but don't really know where you'll fit it in. Just start doing it and start making it a habit, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope that is helpful if you are struggling with fitting workouts in. And like I say, the days of needing an hour to 2 hours a day to work out are gone and done, right? There are very effective 30-minute workouts out there. There is a 22-minute workout out there that's very effective. I've seen amazing results come from that. And you just do it at home. So you don't have, you don't have to go anywhere or anything like that. So there's all these other options for busy people.